Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be talking about anniversary coming up. JP and Global's Twitter's announced this little event that might be happening with some Lux gang. We're going to look at the Twitter notice together and my thoughts on it. We also have these two new banners. One's VIP, one's normal for Monster Sora and the Starlight Medal, which is basically just Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora with the Starlight. So, we're going to jump in, look at all the new notices. Let's see what's going on for this week. Anniversary, if you guys are wondering, is April 7th. So if you guys are saving up for anything, I would save up for that. According to the Twitter, though, the Twitter says that the anniversary is going to start on the 29th. Well, celebrating the anniversary, they're going to start on the 29th. Most likely, since JP got the Twitter announcement saying, hey, we're going to be celebrating with Global, level up your Lux, we're going to be seeing a combination like we did last time, where when JP did the 30th anniversary, we shared their anniversary with them. So there's going to be a couple things I want to talk about that. But let's jump in and talk about these banners. So the regular banner gets you 2 Kingdom Hearts 3 medals or imitation. And I've been seeing people's polls. It's been more imitation medals mixed with Kingdom Hearts 3 medals. I've seen a couple polls where there was no copycat medals, so it's a little bit give or take, but majority of people have been pulling Lee's, the tier 8 copy medals. I've seen Phantoms, I've seen Lee, I've seen everything all the way down to Beagle Boys though as well, so be a little careful on that. Hopefully in the future, I was talking about this with a couple people, that copy medals become Supernova Plus, or sorry, just Supernova. That way the old copy medals won't just be thrown out the door, since they seem to have a little bit of like, ew, look at this, you get an imitation medal. I'm hoping that later on they're going to say Supernova will be unlocked for all copy medals, and that's going to make them viable again. But hold off on that idea. It might not be real. So you get 2 of them for the normal banner. You get a trait medal, and you also get 10 VIP coins, and I'll talk about the avatar boards in just a second. For VIP, you get 4 of these Kingdom Hearts 3 medals, or the imitation one, the copycat, and I think that's about it, with the ×2 chance of getting Supernova Kingdom Hearts 3 Starlight, a higher chance at it. And they both say drop rate plus exclamation mark. A lot of people are telling me on last night's Twitter, like, oh my god, what does that drop rate +1 mean? Does it mean the drop rate's going to go up every single time you pull? And then everyone looked closely, and it was actually an exclamation mark on there. So it just probably has a higher drop rate from what I read in the notice. The notice doesn't really say much, like, period. It just says, hey, you got this and this. It doesn't even show you the breakdown of what you get. It's just like, look in game for more. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not as good as I used to be on this, but all I see is this one little page here, and it's just okay. So regardless of that, the chances of getting those copycat medals along with everything else is down here for the guaranteed slot. Tier 7s and tier 6s in the guaranteed slot is a 50% chance. Either way, it doesn't matter. So under the tier 7s, you do have yourself all these medals right here. So this is where it says tier 7 and tier 6, 50% chance of happening. So Supernova Starlight, you got Supernova Riku, Sora, Xehanort, Vanitas, Sora, all that. All the copycat medals you guys can see here. From Lee, HD Nominee, you've got HD Antiform, you've got 2 Nominee, you've got Illustrated Rai, Cypher, and Fu. You've got all the good stuff. Phantom, Illustrated Dusk. So every copy medal is pretty much in here to Beagle Boys and up. So there is a pretty good chance you guys can get a copycat medal, and if you don't, the rest will be Kingdom Hearts 3 medals, and there's 28 in total at the moment. So the banner is actually pretty good. It's a nice banner. Like, even the free-to-play banner, even though you don't get the Starlight medal as a, as a mercy pull, just the amount of medals you get out of this, including a copy medal every single time, is really good, because if you do get your hands on top of a Monster Sora in PvP and the copy medals every pull, that means every Keyblade you have, if you get multiple Kingdom Hearts 3 Monster Soras, every Keyblade in PvP, you can just copy one Monster Sora multiple times, especially if you get the new copy medals that copy 2 slots backwards. So you have Monster Sora, copy medal forward, backwards, and then a 2-slot copy 1. So you'll have 3 copycat medals copying 1 medal. So 4 Monster Soras on 1 Keyblade. It's kind of crazy. So this banner really pushes towards a PvP setup, along with, if you do get lucky, 7-star medals for sub-slots. And especially at a VIP of 4 guaranteed medals per pull, it's a very good banner for VIP. Even free-to-play, it's a good banner. But honestly, guys, it's like saying to someone, you're going to pull for this, compete in PvP, And even if you make high ranking in PvP, guys, like just say like you stay, I've been in top 2,000. My last week I made top 1,003 with my main account, and I don't have Monster Sora. So yeah, Monster Sora is taking over. It's probably gonna be worse this week, but at the same time, it's not terrible depending on what you have. But my point here is that you guys are fighting or spending all these jewels for the Monster Sora, and I know he's gonna be good and viable for a very long time, but what are you guys getting out of this? You guys are getting these tier 8s, tier 7s, tier 6s, all these fairy tickets. It's important and all, I get it, but when every single banner in the shop gives you a 7-star medal, you start to question how important PvP is. Now, those plat tickets are important as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm sitting on 33 of them. I just haven't pulled for the new Kingdom Hearts 3 medals yet, or had a need to, so I've been just stacking these up pretty quickly. Now, I know as a newer player, you want to get that, and you want to make medals as quick as possible into a 7-star, and you want to Supernova plus them. So yeah, not every medal here is going to be a 7-star. So you do need all this together, but just be mindful on how many jewels you spend just for one medal. That most likely during anniversary, they'll introduce new medals that do what Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora does here. Or they can go the other way and be like, well, this is going to be their only real PvP medal that makes a difference, and he'll appear in so many banners, in these half banners where there's Starlight and there's Monster Sora. They might just keep adding Monster Sora until everybody gets lucky. I don't think they might do that. I don't know. It's weird, but hey, it could be a thing. Just a heads up. So it's up to you guys how badly you want to compete in PvP, but just realize when you're spending, how much are you getting back? I would love to say wait for banners that have medals that are going to do good in Coliseum, good in events, but our quests and our events haven't been really rewarding. So PvP is top priority for a lot of players these days. So I can see how this is very appealing. So it's up to you guys what you want to do as a new player. The banner does have a lot of good stuff, but the anniversary is April 7th. That's 2 weeks away, and they're going to start celebrating in 7 days. So I would say save up. If you can see my jewels up here, I got no jewels, so I ain't pulling. Pulling once from here, I don't think it's going to really help me unless I get super lucky. So I'm just going to back off and just keep saving up until I can make one big bundle purchase, get a bunch of trait medals from the VIP boards, and have a good time. If you don't have a lot of medals, a lot of jewels, I'd be careful. But if you do have a lot of jewels and you pull like crazy and you like PvP, after 15 pulls, you'll get yourself a Kingdom Hearts 3 Monster Sora here. And if you guys didn't know the Final Fantasy Record Keeper event, Sephiroth, that had his own avatar board, there was actually multiple avatar boards. So when you fully completed one avatar board all the way to the end, and you came back out here, there was a second avatar board for Final Fantasy Record Keeper Sephiroth. So that could be the same thing for these two medals right here. Every time you pull, you get one trait medal for the Sora, and all the way to 15 pulls, you'll get one copy. So just a heads up. There might be multiple theirs. I don't know if it's verified. I don't know if anyone's pulled that far yet, but Sora is very deadly in PvP. Even if new medals do come out, if you did pull from this because you have a bunch of jewels and you really love PvP, it's a good time to try to conquer because it has a lot of copy medals in that banner and it has Sora. So very good banner for PvP. Do you guys need it? I don't know. How much do you value your fairy tickets? How much do you value your plat tickets? That's a question for every single one of you individually. It's not just a grand total thing. It depends on the person and their account. So for me personally, I have no jewels. So that's a no because I won't be getting good traits with it. And 2, I have no jewels. It's a very important rule. So let's jump into the Twitter announcement and see what they're talking about for anniversary. All right, so before we jump into the Twitter announcement for Global, I just want to give a heads up that JP's Twitter tweeted out Global's anniversary before Global even tweeted that out, which was kind of weird. But basically what they're saying here is that they're going to do a collaboration. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Just like last time, JP had their anniversary and we shared it with them. They got better banners, but we got similar banners. We got similar events, so on and so on. So this year for our Global's anniversary, I'm pretty sure we're going to be sharing the same one with them. They might see banners, they might see medals, they might see events. We might do that really terrible event we did last year where we fought each other, but the rewards in the end were terrible, and also the Lux bonus hours were not supposed to be, and then they were, and it was just a big mess. It was a very big mess. Hopefully they don't do something like that this year. Hopefully this is actually put together really nicely. But JP's Twitter got the same announcement, or pretty close to the same announcement that Global got right now, and that is, greetings Keyblade wielders, our 3rd anniversary celebration is just over the horizon with our first event beginning March 29th. So that's in 7 days from this video. We recommend gathering up as much Lux as you can, and leveling up something great may happen. So they're asking us to level up farm those raid bosses, get a higher level. We might get Mickey and Brooms, Chip Dales, maybe something, maybe an avatar board, maybe a title, maybe jewels, who knows, but I'm not going to hold my breath on this. It's one of those things. It's like, what is great to them versus what is great to us. So hopefully they know what the player base wants, and the player base wants either special medals or jewels to spend on banners that they need to spend on. Even some cool avatar board like the Lux ranking avatars that we got during that special raid week. Something amazing. It's 3rd anniversary. Kingdom Hearts 3 is out, and we're gonna be sharing this one with JP as well. So hopefully something good comes out of this. For the whole, we recommend gathering up as much Lux as you can and leveling up. So a lot of people have been speculating that they might do something like they did last year, a couple of months ago, where the more jewels you spent, the more coins you got, and with these coins you were able to buy special avatar boards. They might do something like that. They might give you jewels according to how many levels you have, maybe 5 jewels per level, maybe something crazy, I don't know, but we can go up to a very high level ranking. I think it's level 5 to 800. I think 800 was the biggest they could rank up. If I remember correctly. I don't Lux farm. I don't really keep attention to the player's level, but I think last time I checked, level 800 was the highest Lux level you can make. And honestly, getting to like level 400, or even, yeah, to get to level 400, it is a very long grind. I've been playing since day 1, and I'm level like 3. I don't know. I think I'm close to level 375 on my main account. Free to play account's like 326. Again, I don't raid a lot, so that's very low. It could be higher if I actually played, but I don't do the raid boards when it comes to every week. Every week, a raid boss, you kill it, you get like 2 or 3 avatar boards. I've never completed one of those avatar boards. I might have done the first one, but I'm just like, whatever. I just don't have time to raid. So my Lux level's not like, oh, this is what you're supposed to be after 3 years. No, I could have been level 400 and something. But anyways, they want you to Lux rank. They want you to farm Lux, and they want you to level up. So the higher level, the more rewards you'll probably get out of this. Who knows? If you guys got the time, I would hit that raid boss as much as you can, because on the 29th, they might start showing stuff. And if you guys remember, I'm going to go find a notice really quickly. They did say updates are going to be coming to pets, to a couple things I'm going to show you in a second. So this might not look familiar to a couple of you. Some people don't even know about this. Last time I streamed a couple weeks ago on Twitch, I was playing Union Cross, and I talked about this, and nobody knew what I was talking about. But this was one of the notices in the game, and this is a letter from the dev team. So exciting updates coming for Union Cross. Thank you to all Keyblade wielders, both new and old, for playing Union Cross. With Kingdom Hearts 3 released just earlier this week, we'd like to take this chance to give you a preview of some of the updates, changes we have in store for you in the next few months. So this was in February. Over here it says fast forward mode April 2019. So they're gonna put it like a fast forward mode where you can make all quests go quicker, running around faster, and battle you can speed it up so you don't spend as much time, especially in PvP. There's a PvP screenshot right there, so you'll be able to speed up both the pace of battles and your movement speed during these quests. On April as well, you could be by equipping a medal to your spirit and having them undergo special training, you'll be able to unlock new special trait slots for your pet. Nova and Supernova improvements in spring 2019 will now have -60 ground and -60 air. And then Amazon App Store. Okay, so anyways, so those changes are coming in April. Anniversary is around the corner. We've got changes. We've got this special event that they're going to be doing. There's a couple things going on here, guys. But just a heads up, I guess, farm away. Know that your Supernovas are going to be perfect for doing any PvE content, -60 aerial and -60 ground. So your Supernova's no longer going to do one. Right now, Supernova does more damage if your your medal does have -60 plus 1000. You'll see improvement in your damage, but now they're going to add the effect to both of them. So Nova will no longer do one, hopefully. So people who actually have high Novas, or just Nova in general, will actually start doing more than one damage, because Nova is pretty much useless right now. So this change is going to be very, very important. But that is pretty much it, guys, for the update. There's a couple things here and there, but it's not really important to talk about. Anniversary's coming. I recommend just save up, guys. But that is the banner. PvP, love it. Go for it. If you don't really care about PvP or ever care about PvP, then you can skip out on it. Just a heads up, they have done PvP where they've added jewels as the reward. So you can kind of future-proof yourself, but that's like holding your breath underwater, waiting for someone to grab your hand in an empty swimming pool. You know what I mean? Just don't do it. So that is pretty much it, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.